Certainly, closures are an important concept in JavaScript that involves the combination of a function and its lexical environment. A closure allows a function to access variables, parameters, and functions from its outer scope, even after the outer function has finished executing. Let's dive into a detailed explanation of closures with an example. In this code, we have an outer function that defines an inner function within it. The inner function has access to the outer variable from its parent scope. This access to variables from the outer scope, even after the outer function has completed, is what creates a closure. When we invoke outer function, it returns the inner function. The variable closure now holds a reference to the inner function along with its closure. This means that the inner function retains access to the outer variable from the outer function, even though outer function has finished executing. When we call closure, it logs the value of outer variable, which outputs I am from outer scope. This demonstrates that the closure allows the inner function to still access and use variables from its original lexical environment. Closures are powerful because they enable several programming techniques. They can be used for data encapsulation, allowing you to create private variables that are inaccessible from outside the closure. This helps in achieving better code organization and reduces the chance of variable conflicts. Closures also allow you to create function factories. Consider this example. In this example, the create counter function returns an inner function that increments a count variable each time it's called. The count variable is preserved in the closure of the returned function, allowing each counter to maintain its own separate count. Closures are a fundamental aspect of JavaScript, and understanding them empowers you to write more flexible and expressive code. They provide a way to preserve the state of variables and create self-contained functions that retain access to their original environments.